Let's be real, we spend a ton of our lives at our desks. But what if that very space, the place where you're supposed to be your most productive, is actually holding you back? Today, we're going to talk about how to transform your workspace from a source of chaos into a launch pad for clarity and, honestly, your best work.
Okay, I want you to do something for me. Just for a second, picture your desk right now. Are you constantly juggling things, wishing you had just a little more surface area? Does it feel like a tool that's helping you succeed, or is it actively working against you?
For a lot of us, this is the reality, right? A cramped surface leads to a cluttered mind. And let's face it, an uninspiring environment can just kill creativity. And look, these aren't just little pet peeves. They're actual, genuine roadblocks that get in the way of you doing your best work. But what if we could just flip that script entirely? Let's stop focusing on the problem and start envisioning what the ideal workspace could be. One that takes all that stress and transforms it into a true hub for innovation. Seriously, just picture it. You walk into your office and you feel instantly focused. You're in a space that has room for everything you need, a space that's not just functional, but one that actually elevates the quality of your work and projects this incredible sense of professionalism. Now that's the goal. So, how do we get there? Well, the key is this really powerful shift in how we think about our workspace. Instead of just seeing a piece of furniture, we need to start seeing a comprehensive system, what our source material calls a workspace ecosystem.
And you got to understand, this definition is so important. This is not about just going out and buying a bigger desk. No way. It's about adopting a system where every single element is engineered with a purpose to solve those specific challenges and completely redefine your entire professional environment.
Okay, so how does this whole ecosystem thing actually work? What's the magic behind it? Let's deconstruct the core principles of its smart design and really see what makes it so incredibly effective.
All right, it really comes down to these four core pillars. We've got maximized space, integrated smart storage, a premium designer aesthetic, and something called unrivaled versatility. Let's break down each one. Okay, first up, let's talk about maximized space. And the hero here is really the L shape. It's such a brilliant solution. It takes those awkward, often wasted corner spaces and just conquers them, giving you this expansive surface. This naturally creates distinct zones that help your brain switch gears, like one area for your computer work and another for sketching or reviewing documents. Suddenly, feeling cramped is just not a thing anymore. But, having all that space is really only half the battle, isn't it? The real challenge is keeping it clear. And that brings us right to our second design principle, which is all about tackling the biggest enemy of focus, clutter. And this is where that idea of integrated smart storage really comes to life. The whole idea is that everything you need is right there, within arm's reach, but it's all tucked away neatly out of sight in these seamlessly integrated cabinets. You keep only the absolute essentials on your desktop, and you get to maintain this pristine, organized surface that just breathes clarity. And the difference it makes? I mean, it is a total transformation. You go from feeling cramped, constantly juggling things, and creatively stuck to just boundless productivity. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete overhaul of your professional image and your actual output. All right, the third principle is all about aesthetics. And this is important because we're not just talking about a tool here, we're talking about creating a real statement piece. Those sophisticated lines, the high-quality materials, they communicate professionalism and, a discerning taste. Your workspace becomes a direct reflection of the quality of the work you do there. And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle. Unrivaled versatility. The beauty of this is that the system adapts to you, not the other way around. So if you're a graphic designer, boom, you've got a massive canvas for creative layouts. For a programmer, it's the perfect command center for a multi-monitor setup. And for an executive, it creates that clean, professional space you need for important interactions. It's literally designed for all kinds of different professional needs. Okay, let's pull all of this together. It's so important to stop thinking of this as just a purchase. What this really is a true long-term investment in your own success. When you boil it all down, you're investing in three absolutely critical things: a huge boost to your productivity, your actual comfort during those long work hours, and of course, elevating your professional image. And this isn't a short-term fix. The payoff just keeps coming. This is a system that's built to last, with durability and ergonomic support in mind. It takes a boring old office and turns it into that inspiring hub we were dreaming about earlier. At the end of the day, it's about creating an environment that actively fuels your success every single day. So I'm going to leave you with this one thought. Try to forget about the clutter, the cramped corners, all of it, for just a second, and ask yourself, what could you really create? What could you achieve in a space that was intentionally designed for your success?